So let me get this straight, okay? I'm gonna try my best to, I guess, come up with an argument or not use curse words or anything. I'm gonna use some words that are not that that are not like, I guess, TV 14, TV 18, language, vulgar stuff, okay? Because I honestly believe that what happened on Raw was justified. You see, I don't like the argument of, oh, we bought a ticket so we can say or do whatever we want. Okay. So you're saying that you could jump over the barricade and not get arrested? You can, cause disruption while the show's going on without getting kicked out of the arena? I mean, that doesn't really classify as doing anything you want. Like when people say doing anything they want, they feel like, when they do anything they want, they can't get punished or no repercussions will happen to them whatsoever, which is false, right? So on Raw, we had the four-way elimination match: Natalya, Carmella, Naomi, Alexa Bliss with Nikki Cross at ringside. I already disapprove of this match. I did not like this match at all, mainly because of the four participants in this match. Alexa Bliss literally competed for the SmackDown Women's title for about 2 months now, and yet still gets another shot at a different title the next night after Extreme Rules, which is blasphemy by itself. Then you had Naomi, who's done nothing. She was impressive at the Money in the Bank ladder match, but that's pretty much it. She may have gotten the winner two over Alexa Bliss on Raw, but does that really classify as a participant spot for a championship? Not really, but I would take Naomi over Alexa Bliss any day of the week. You had Carmella, who's been doing nothing but running around with R-Truth. Corey Graves even said that on commentary. I mean, Corey Graves, was on point with this. Carmella went on to help R-Truth with the 24/7 title week to week to week, and has barely been able to focus on herself and focus on her in-ring career and becoming a champion once again. And then you had Natalya, who has done absolutely jack for about a year now, okay? The last time she had a Raw Women's title match was against Ronda Rousey, I believe, at I think it was a Raw Christmas episode, right? So, let's put this in perspective, okay? All four of these competitors have done nothing to earn themselves a shot at the Raw Women's title. Not the SmackDown, Raw Women's title. And the fact that when the match took place, and the Long Island crowd gave it to them, they just gave it to them. This is awful, chanting for other people's names. This was not even a part of the company or a part of the show. I swear I heard "Let's Go Cena" CM Punk chants in that arena. Am I tripping, or did it chant something else? I know I heard "Let's Go Cena" in that chant. I know that for sure. That's how you know. For a crowd that would boo the absolute hell out of John Cena, right? When he was there full time. Now that he's gone, you're chanting for his name now. It's kind of weird, It's kind of like last night at Extreme Rules. We want Lesnar. No, we don't. We want Lesnar. Well, you got Lesnar. And then my favorite moment of Money in the Bank, outside of Baron Corbin dropping Becky Lynch with the End of Days. Why is it okay for Lacey Evans to hit Seth Rollins with a kendo stick, but Baron Corbin hits Becky Lynch with the End of Days? Oh my god! Double standards, piece of trash. Anyways, my point is, the match was bad. And the fact that the fans gave their opinions worldwide on television, gave their thoughts and views on the match in their way, the fact that there's people out there trying to justify or try to fight against this, it's blasphemy. It's ridiculous. It's asinine. It's stupid, in my opinion. Honestly. You had Alexa Bliss come out on Twitter saying, what was it? Just disrespectful. Like, when I think disrespectful from the fans, I think Extreme Rules last year. when Rollins and Ziggler went at it. Iron Man match, 30 minutes for the Intercontinental title in the main event of the pay-per-view. You had the fans freaking count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 every single time. The clock will go to the last 10 seconds of each minute, and it was very tough, and I really hated the crowd for that. I don't know where I think it was in Pittsburgh the crowd the event was last year, but yeah, that's disrespectful. You know, but if the fans wanted to say the match was bad, they could have just said this is awful, this is boring. I would have accepted it. I would be like, well, I enjoyed it, but I see from their point of view where the match was boring, it was a bit tiring. You know, if you're starting to yawn during a match that you're anticipated for, it's not really a good match. And for Alexa in the Fatal 4 match, I honestly, I didn't know what was going on. All I heard was the chants, and that was it. Again, I mentioned this on the channel. If I'm on my laptop and I'm not paying attention to what's going on TV, do you really think whatever that's happening on television is good right now? If you don't have my attention, it's already bad. I said this about in my Seth Rollins discussion video, you know? If you don't have my attention, if you don't entertain me, I don't care. And I'm going to tell you how I feel if you don't entertain me. So, I just want to get this out, man. Alexa Bliss coming out. I understand, you know, as a performer, you know, I would probably feel the same way. If someone came to my channel or my videos, left a comment saying your content sucks, right? I would sit there and be like, okay, nah, like, you're just trying to, you know, like, you're pushing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand. But then again, I would honestly sit there and actually think, what am I doing that is bad? You know? If I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about my content and how I produce my stuff and how I post it on my channel, and then I look at everything, and I try to analyze everything I do, and then I come down to the realization that my stuff isn't that good as I thought it would be, then the first thing I would do would be to change and get better. Instead of taking it to heart and just continue doing what I'm doing and forget about the negativity, I would take that negativity and I would try to make it into a positive. From a negativity into a positivity, okay? I will try to take something bad and make it something good. What Alexa Bliss telling me on Twitter is she can't take something negative and turn it to a positive, meaning she can't take criticism from the fans and try to get better and to prove them wrong. She would just stay bad and let the negativity come in and not change one bit. That's what that tells me from her tweet. Saying that, they can appreciate comments and feedback, but they can't appreciate rude, or they don't encourage rudeness from the fans. Well, the fans doesn't encourage having their intelligence insulted. The fans does not encourage WWE to have weekly bad shows every month, every week, every Monday night, Tuesday night. The fans do not encourage having Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins shoved down your throat for the past 2 to 3 years, okay? The fans do not encourage WWE to have you, Alexa Bliss, being shoved down the fans' throats for 2 years, etc. I mean, what else do you want me to say, okay? Alexa Bliss has not been good as I thought she was. I thought she was okay. But then I come to the realization that she's practically a Hulk Hogan right now. And I don't mean superstardom, you know, the face of wrestling. No. I mean, great on the microphone, can't do jack in the ring. Great on the microphone, but when it comes to in-ring, you do absolutely nothing, and you do the same thing, and you don't do anything new. You don't grab anyone's attention. You're just boring and stale. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what Alexa Bliss is. She's practically a female Hulk Hogan, or someone along those lines, if necessary, okay? You're great on the microphone, but you can't do much or anything in the ring to get people talking. When I see you do Twisted Bliss, that's like, I think the only thing I'm like, okay, nice. I can't do that, but nice. I can't do a backflip double knees into someone's stomach, but that's not enough to get me, or at least to say, oh, she's great, or whatever. No. You see, on the microphone, and honestly, on the microphone, nowadays, she's getting more annoying to me on the microphone. Like her demeanor, the way how she speaks, the way how she acts, her mannerisms, everything, it just feels so forced, and it just gives me that, you know, popular girl in high school vibe where you think you're you are it, but in reality you're not. You don't mean nothing, even though you act like you mean something. You act like you are somebody, but in reality you're not. You know, that's the vibe I get from Alexa Bliss on television. Okay? So, that's all I can say about that. Now, I want to say something else about Monday Night Raw. Okay? People are saying that this was the new Raw, new initiative or something, because Heyman being in charge and whatnot. Well, here's what I have to say about that. Okay? Paul Heyman, stinking fire truck in the background. This is my life every time. Anyways, Paul Heyman ran Raw. He pretty much said on Raw, I have all the stroke now. Okay, so he came up with the top 10 all-star cross-brand battle royale nonsense, right? And I'm like, okay. When I first saw this on Twitter, I'm like, okay, who's in this match? The first two people I see is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I'm like, okay, here we go. But then I see Bobby Lashley, Big E. I'm like, oh, okay. You got Corbin. I'm like, okay. And I see other people. I'm like, you know what? If I was to choose, I want a match I've never seen. So I would take Big E or Bobby Lashley. I will not take a Randy Orton. I've seen that already. Brock Lesnar demolished Randy Orton 3 years ago. I'm good. I don't need to see that no more. Baron Corbin. I'm sorry. Not today. Seth Rollins. Nope. Roman Reigns. I'd rather do something very vile to myself than watch that again. And many more. Okay? Plain and simple. If it wasn't Lashley, if it wasn't Big E, waste. Everyone else is a waste. It includes Seth Rollins and the Big Dog. Okay? And do you notice? Am I the only one that noticed this? You notice that WWE is pushing Seth Rollins the same way they pushed Roman Reigns last year. And what I mean by that is Roman Reigns feuded with Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania season to SummerSlam. This year, Seth Rollins is feuding with Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania season to SummerSlam. So it's like they don't want to use the Big Dog because we've seen that already. So they're trying to use what used to be my guy in Seth Rollins. Now, I don't know how he is with the fans nowadays, but they're taking Seth Rollins and putting him in the Roman Reigns spot, where he's feuding with Brock Lesnar, even though you took the title off of him already. So Seth Rollins, in my eyes, is a lot worse than Roman Reigns. You see, Roman Reigns at least lost to Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania. At least they actually main evented the show, which, you know, bad main event, but still, right? And at least they had matches where the story makes sense. You know, Roman screwed himself at Greatest Royal Rumble, you know, with the steel cage match. And then he was able to earn himself another opportunity at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins, he won the title from Brock, but then he loses it through the cash-in, and then he had to win a Battle Royale to get an opportunity, which is sad. And now, we might get a repeat. We might see Seth Rollins beat Brock Lesnar. This time, people are actually going to cheer, which I'm honestly not. I'm not going to cheer for Seth Rollins in this case. I really am not. People try to fight with me at Extreme Rules saying, oh, you support garbage. You support a guy who doesn't show up. You're damn right I do. Brock Lesnar at least has interest for me. At least I care about Brock when he shows up. I don't really need to see Brock Lesnar every week. I don't get that's what people don't understand. I watch NXT. I don't see Adam Cole every week. I don't see Matt Riddle every week. I don't see all my favorites in NXT. I haven't seen Johnny Gargano in weeks now on NXT. But yeah, I'm not complaining. So why people are coming at me like, oh, you don't see Seth, you're not gonna see Brock Lesnar every week like you did with Seth Rollins. Whenever I see Seth Rollins come on TV, I don't pay attention. He comes out, he tries to sound all tough and intimidating like he did last night on Raw, but in reality, he's not intimidating. He's not tough. I'm sorry. He's just not. Seth Rollins is not good to me anymore, dude. He doesn't do it for me. You guys know this from my video a couple weeks ago. I don't care about Seth Rollins anymore. I really don't. What does he do? Nothing. Oh, Beast Slayer. By the way, get rid of the graphic, by the way, okay? The graphic of Seth Rollins saying Beast Slayer, that should not be a thing anymore because the Beast beat the Beast Slayer on Extreme Rules last night. So you might, or 2 nights ago. So you might as well erase that right now. That's just my point of view. So, the fact that they had Seth Rollins win the Battle Royale is blasphemy, asinine, stupid, do not care one bit. And SummerSlam, I'm glad. And by the way, your boy's going to TakeOver. I am not going to SummerSlam. A friend of mine asked me, you're not going to SummerSlam? No, of course not. I'm not going to sit in 4 hours watching SummerSlam, watching Seth Rollins beat Brock Lesnar again on pay-per-view. I refuse. I don't know if I would care to watch Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar go at it on SummerSlam. I don't know if I will watch that at all. You know? I really don't. Once I watch TakeOver, do I really need to watch the main roster anymore? I question myself every week. Why do I need to watch Raw and SmackDown every week when I could just watch NXT and be done with it? Huh? I can watch NXT on Wednesday, Impact Wrestling on Fridays, and that's it. I don't need to watch Raw. I don't need to watch SmackDown. But what's going to change, huh? Shane McMahon is coming back on SmackDown this week. Or he came back on SmackDown, depending on when I'll put up this video. But yeah, Shane McMahon came back this week just to hear what the wrestlers have to say regarding his status. Or open forum is what it's called. I'm sorry. So, that's my take on it. Do what you must. Do what you must with it. I really don't care. In the end of the day, bro, I honestly just don't care anymore. Bray Wyatt came back, which was phenomenal. I love the mask. The mask looked creepy. If mans buy that and I see them walking in the streets of Halloween with that mask, I'm running for my life. I'm gonna be carrying something to fight mans with. Trust me. I refuse to see anyone wear that mask and walk in the streets like they're a normal person. I refuse. But yeah. Give me your thoughts and opinions on Alexa Bliss ranting and raving on Twitter and going on about being disappointed and disrespectful and all this other stuff. Again, I don't believe in the fans saying, oh, we get to do or say what we want because we pay for our tickets. I don't believe that one bit. That's stupid. But the fact that you're going to come out on Twitter and say we're disrespectful because we're telling you how we feel about your match. Oh, you're going to take that to heart? What you should do is get better in the ring. Instead of you taking it to heart, you should get better in the ring. See how bad? You see how good I'm trying not to swear right now? Like, I went 19 plus minutes without swearing. That's a first for me. Okay, with like even in my wrestling commentaries, I try not to swear so much. I really do. So gotta give me that. Hope you guys can enjoy this little wrestling discussion video of me and just going on about Alexa Bliss and Seth Rollins winning the Battle Royale match, Natalya winning that Fatal 4 match, I'll only care if either Becky or Natty turns heel, because one of them needs to, you know, put a shot of adrenaline in that feud. Does anyone care about Natty? No. Does anyone care about Becky? No. I'm being real. Nobody cares about neither of them. So, what do you want me to do? Hope you guys can enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm out. Later.